Hello YouTube, C7 here, back again, getting back into the groove of TDU2 mod reviews. This is the Chevrolet Corvette C7 Stingray. It's an A2 class and comes in one of the later versions of the AutoPack. Can't remember exactly which one, I'm sorry. However, it obviously will be in the very latest version. And let's start with the exterior. As always, model-wise, it's pretty damn awesome. Again, I believe this was taken from Forza. I may be wrong. Hello, Viper. I have one bug to point out with this model straight away. The brake discs, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty sure that's from the 599XX. They're sort of carbon fiber. In fact, if I go into the camera mode, I might be able to show you that a little bit better. Yeah, you can see just there. I'm certain that's not the brake discs from a C7 Stingray, although I might be wrong. I've never seen one in the flesh. I am British, there's not many of them over here. There's one really cool feature with this car, and that is that it does have a removable hardtop, and that is in the game, so you can run this without the roof and the windows down. Let's go over the lights, because I forgot to do that in the last video. So at the back here, we've got your brake lights there. Your brake lights plus your headlights don't tend to make too much of a difference. I mean, there's not too noticeable there, but it's enough, I suppose. If someone's following you, they can see that third brake light. You're indicating right, you're indicating left, and your reverse there. And up front, you've got your indicating left, you're indicating right, and your main headlights, which just sort of come on instantly like that. If we hop to the inside, you can see the interior is absolutely lovely. The texture work, the modelling is absolutely really well done for TDU2. It really is. It's very, very nicely done. The dashboard, it's all readable. It's very, very nice. I'm running the game in 1080p. And the rear view is pretty good. I mean, you can see it does clip through the roof of the car a little bit at the top. There should be the roof there at the top of the screen, but it's okay. It doesn't matter too much. Right, so let's start the engine, hear how it sounds with the roof off. It's not too bad. It's got the very typical TDU2 syndrome of sounding a bit drony and a bit fake, but it sounds okay. It's better than some cars in this game. And if I pop the roof and the windows back up, you'll hear that they do make a considerable difference. Well, actually, not too considerable. They make a big difference with blow-off valves and stuff, but there's a distinct muffling there, which is always nice to see. I believe TDU2 just does that on its own anyway. Let's take this thing for a drive. Got the interior indicators there. And the sound, I saw someone asking in the last video, the sound is actually a separate mod. I might do a review on that in the future. This car revs really quick when you put your foot down in any gear it goes. It just really pulls. That's fourth gear, my foot to the floor, and it really does pull in pretty much any gear. Got 7 gears there. It's very, very nice car to drive actually. I love the fact that the sat nav is there on the dash. I do tend to drive normally without the sat nav on the HUD, if that makes sense. So I do like that that's there on the dash. And yes, I just went from 7th to 5th, don't judge me. It's a pretty nice balanced car to drive. It's fairly powerful, 460 brake horsepower in this one. Unmodified, of course. I do all of my reviews of unmodified cars. Let's see how it pulls down straight. It's got a bit of a kick to it. I wouldn't say it feels as fast as some other A2 class cars. Definitely doesn't feel as fast as the Bugatti from the last episode. But it handles really nicely. It takes these corners incredibly smoothly. Oh, I tried to straighten up a bit too early. A bit of wheel spin. That's okay. I did feel that full wheel though. It takes to climbing this hill incredibly well, actually. It's having no issue with this whatsoever. It's just powering its way up it. I expect it to be very quick on the downhill. Because it's not a particularly light car. I mean, it's lighter than older Corvettes, but it's not amazingly light, this car. But considering it is a Corvette, it handles surprisingly well. I know these C7s are meant to be very, very good cars to drive in the real world, but this is very nice, even by TDU2 standards. Whoa! Although, don't put your foot down midway through a curve, which is something you can normally do okay in TDU2. That really kicked on me then. That's okay. Okay, it's got a bit of power, but you would expect that from an American muscle sports car. Whoa. Okay. It really doesn't like you giving it any throttle in the tighter turns, which is interesting. It doesn't actually seem to be as much grip at the rear, it all seems to be on the turn-in, I suppose. Let's go around this 12C here. Whoa, there we go. There was next to no throttle then. Gotta be a little bit cautious with this one, I feel. It does really take the corners well. You just got to be really careful with that throttle, because I am not using full throttle through these corners. Ooh, that's a Jesus. Okay, yeah, you have to be incredibly careful with that throttle. Once you get it going, though, it's really nice. Once you get a sort of rhythm going with it, it feels very smooth. Whoa, again, next to no throttle. Although I am going pretty quick here. Although you wouldn't expect there to be too much wheel spin in, like, 3rd, 4th gear. Okay, being careful. Being a lot more cautious now. I'm starting to get the hang of this. It is a very nice car to drive, in fact. I am going for it pretty hard down this hill here. Okay, that's really quite quick. And it's really good on the brakes as well. Oh, big jump. Okay, I didn't see that one coming. It's really good on the brakes. It's really... like the EP19 SS that I had out last episode, that one was a bit squirrely under the brakes. It stopped well. However, it did like to oversteer. This feels very balanced under the braking, which I like a lot. Oh, turn in, there you go. With a talented driver that's a bit more accustomed to this vehicle, it would be a very good car to drive. It really is. It's not hard. I'm probably pushing it a bit too hard for my own abilities, but I reckon on a racetrack this thing will be pretty damn good. So let's go and take it to one now. I mean, I don't know which one I'm going to take it to. Obviously not the airport track. That one there will do. This is another track that I don't think I've driven very often. See what this thing will launch like. As soon as you get to stop wheel spinning, you can put your foot down at first. That's a very nice sign. Some cars you just can't do that. God, it really does get up and go, doesn't it? Jeez. That's surprisingly quick. 140 miles an hour already. Yeah, taking little kinks like that, completely flat out. It's fine. Ooh, I was pushing that one a little bit. This is a car I barely know on a track I really don't know. I have no idea where this track is going next. I don't have time to look down at the map. I'm concentrating too much. But I do really enjoy the way this car drives. Oh, my Xbox One controller just fell over on its stand. Okay, it could have taken that a lot quicker. That would probably a 3rd gear corner. I quite like this track, actually. Oh, what have I done? I put it into 3rd action. It dealt with that one. 5th, there we go. Oh, come on. Oh, should have slowed it down a bit there. Maybe let it roll. Can we take this with just a dab on the brakes? Yes, we can. Wow, okay. This car is really impressing me, actually. I didn't expect it to be this good. It's probably up there. It's the sort of car I wouldn't mind cruising in. It's got a lot of potential. If we could somehow get rid of that slight oversteer, just under hard acceleration, then this car would be spot on. There we go. It completes the lap really nicely, actually. And the brakes from 60 miles an hour, let's see what they're like. Yeah, stops on a dime. Absolutely brilliant car. Right, last thing to do, I suppose, is take it to a nice long straight and see what we can get out of it top speed wise. I reckon this looks like a good place to do it by the looks of things. Let's go and start up this way, because I expect it'll be downhill towards the ocean. And let's see what we can get out of this. It's 7 gears, as I've already mentioned. It's really quick off the line once you get the power down. It really goes. It's 120 already. That's the shocking part, actually, is 0 to 120 miles per hour acceleration is really quick. In 6th gear at 165-ish. When are we gonna need 7th? We're gonna break the 200 mile per hour mark. I don't know what these are rated for in real life. There's 200 in 6th. We got another gear yet. Although this doesn't seem like it's a particularly long gear. 204 miles per hour. Is that all you're gonna give us, Carl? It looks like 204. I reckon 204 is all we're going to get out of this. So I'm going to bring it back down to... Bring it right back down. Then maybe do another pull. See if we can get any higher. It really pulls all the way up to the 204 miles per hour mark. It really keeps on pulling. Ho ho ho. Okay, I'm going to have to slam on those really, really good brakes. Those are incredible brakes. I'm going to end this video here, I think. So, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit that dislike and let me know why down in the comments below. If you'd like to see more videos from me, I'm Carlson13. Hi. Check out my channel. It should be right there below the video if you're watching this on YouTube, which I assume you are, right? That's how this works. And if you'd like to see more of my content the moment it comes out, hit that subscribe button. It only helps us both out. That's all it does. So hit that subscribe button. It helps me out. It lets me know that you want to see my videos. It lets you see them as soon as they come out. It's a win-win for everybody. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully I will see you in my next video. This has been Carlson13. Bye bye.